The number one question I get is, who should I vote for? Who do I vote for in the upcoming election? Is it Trump? Is it Newsom? Is it Vance? Who do I even vote for? Can I vote for Trump again? We're going to break it down. Who should you vote for? Let's get the real answer. I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing. Let's get into it.
The Right Wing has been excellent. Jared Wright, Christian nationalist influencer.
So the question, like I said, who do we vote for? Many people think Trump's going to run again. It's not really possible. It's free money, really. You just have to wait 2 years to get it if you want to bet on that. So we have Vance and Newsom. They're going to be the favorites. You're going to have Marco Rubio. It's not a basketball player, guys, I promise. You're going to have Marco Rubio, who, another big Jew cuck. Who are other options? We can get Fishback. God, I wish we could have Fishback running. If so, hands down, one candidate to vote for. But at this point, what do we have? What are our options? So we either get super liberal Gavin Newsom, who, let's be honest, has absolutely ran California into the ground. People hate it there. They're moving out left and right. Taxes are insane. Government spending is insane. There's freaking gays, queers running around everywhere. Sodomy everywhere. That's not what we want for America. We're going to get around to that option a little more, but that's not what we want for America. We can go to J.D. Vance, who's a fake Christian. He married a Hindu woman. That's not Christianity. You don't go marry outside of your religion as a Christian man. That doesn't work. He has Indian kids. He goes and dresses up in Indian attire, goes to India with his wife, who's essentially an immigrant, might as well be, an Indian immigrant who we didn't really want here, if we're being honest. Her parents were H-1Bs. He names his son Vivek. Does that sound like American culture to you? He couldn't maintain American culture in his home, yet somehow we're just going to allow him to have the White House, and he's going to maintain American culture nationwide. I don't see that happening, not to mention that Peter Thiel is basically his sugar daddy, has propped him up to get to where he's at. He's big-time Israel, big-time Palantir. He wants the surveillance state on you like you wouldn't believe. The Israeli surveillance state. So I don't like that option very good. Marco Rubio, this dude's been doing this for so long. God, he loves Israel. He loves to put on this stupid little retard hat. Go over there, be all over that wall. Marco Rubio ain't it. So what do we got? We have different options. This week, Nick Fuentes says you should vote Democrat. Bold claim. Whenever, one of the most far right-wing people on the internet, at least advertised as that, says you should go vote Democrat, people kind of lose their marbles. But let's break down the sentiment. Many agree, many disagree, many are questionable. His idea is the Republican Party has betrayed us. This thing where we vote for the lesser of two evils doesn't work, because what happens is we never get the change we need. We just keep falling in the wrong direction. That's what happened with Trump. Oh, no new wars. We're going to bomb everybody. Oh, you're going to get stimulus refunds. No, which by the way is communism. I don't want that crap. But it would be better than spending all of our money with Israel and with wars with Iran at least. Oh, we're going to help the economy out with our tariffs. Well, those were ruled unconstitutional. The economy's trash. Nobody can afford a house still. What have we gotten? What promises? No mass deportations. We have a decent border. I'll give him that. He's allowing transgenders now. So voting for the lesser of two evils does not work. That's what we can prove here. Trump is proof of that. We have to tell the Republican Party, hey, screw you. We're not just going to give you our support anymore. You have to earn our support. How do we do that? Go vote Democrat. That's what he's saying. Go vote Democrat. Let them win 75-25. Then people can go, oh, shoot, what happened? We got to fix this. Now, what happens when you vote Democrat? For one, you have to accept the fact that the country will fall into shambles. It will. It will fall apart. Now, some people want this as an accelerationist point of view if you do this. If you go and you vote Democrat and you're all for it, you're saying, I want to accelerate our destruction so that we might just completely tear this place down and start it anew. Build it from the base. Build it from the foundation it was built on and just, make it new. I don't necessarily disagree. I don't know if I can make myself ever vote blue, though. That's hard. There's a lot of things I can't agree with that I cannot morally, biblically say I'm okay with voting for this. Abortion? God, I don't want abortion. I don't want queers running around. So I don't know if I can actually bring myself to do it, but I'm not going to vote Republican, at least not the mainstream guys. It's going to be somebody different. Even Thomas Massey, man. I mean, I like him. I don't think he has the balls to do what needs to be done. A lot of people are like, oh, Massey, run for president. Massey, run for president. I really don't know if he has the balls for it. So maybe we go the accelerationist route, the Nick Fuentes route. And we just say, you know what? Screw it. Not voting or voting Democrat. Let's tear it down. Let's start it over and let's build it up. That's a possibility. The other option is you go vote for J.D. Vance, and now you're in a surveillance state in 2 years. Everything you do is watched even more so. Go watch Enemy of the State with Will Smith if you haven't already. That'll freak you out. I watched that movie for the first time. Oh, my God. That was 20 years ago. Making a movie probably about technology they had 30 years before that. So we're 50 years past when this technology was actually implemented in our society. I don't even want to know what they can do right now. I know they're watching this through the camera. They're saying, oh, my God, this guy's no good. That's why I have this scar on my nose, by the way. If you can't see it, I got a little bloodied up this week. I tried climbing a tree, and I guess Netanyahu put the branch there. It snapped off, and I fell 7 feet to the ground. So they're everywhere watching us. They're trying to attack us. The Jews. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? But who do we vote for, really? Marco Rubio, that's an instant no. Like I said, I wish we had a guy like James Fishback. I wish James was old enough to run in 2028. He's not going to be old enough to 2032. And is it going to matter at that point? Are we even going to have an election at that point? Are we going to get through 2026 at this point? We should be thinking about this, a little worried about this, because it's a genuine concern. I am very concerned about what we're looking forward to. I mean, do we allow the gays to overrun society with abortion everywhere? Just the worst open borders, allow everybody in? Is that what it takes? Do we just live in absolute hell for, the next 6 years? I don't know. That's a bold stance to take. It really is from Nick, and I don't blame him. He's been vindicated. Everything he said in the past few years has come true with this Trump administration. But it's hard. I don't know if I want to go through that. I don't know if I want to put my children in that position. My wife in that position. There's no telling what they're going to do. They're going to really try to take away guns. They're going to really try to limit your freedoms. Is it worth 6 years of hell to maybe be able to build it back the way we need to? Do we move to Russia where they're pretty based? They deport all the Israelis. They institute churches and Christian morals everywhere. Hey, maybe so. Don't get me wrong. I love America, but if this place falls in, if we cave in into a post-apocalyptic type thing, I'll drink vodka with the bears. You know what I mean? I don't know at this point, guys. I don't know what we do. It's a hard question. I would urge you to seriously consider it. And I would urge you to pray that we have a candidate show up that's worth something. Somebody like Fishback running for president, old enough to run for president. Wish I was old enough. Maybe one day, right? It's fine. That's my dream. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but we can dream, right? We need real change in America. I'm tired of the occupation. I'm tired of what's going on. I believe that we can do something as Americans. I believe we don't necessarily have to tear it down and rebuild it, but I do know that that might be one of the better options. I'm not saying it's the best. Might be one of the better ones. If you're thinking that, I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing. Make sure you give me a follow, subscribe down below, turn the notifications on so you can see these videos when they pop up, because I'm here to speak the truth to you, and you deserve to know it. Hope you have a great day.